Hello, my wonderful Leos. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, so we have two cards here. We have surrender, letting go, release, give up, patience. Okay. And then we also have friends. So acquaintance, trust, support, loyalty. Okay. So it's interesting because I'm getting like two different messages here, Leo. For some of you, it could be that you are, connecting with a friend and maybe there's an energy of wanting more, or maybe seeing the potential of how you guys could attain more together. Okay. Or there could be an energy of you kind of surrendering or letting go of a connection, right? Releasing someone from your energy is mainly what I'm getting from that surrender card. And it could be that you're, spending more time with friends, or you're, going out more, maybe just going to, whether it's an outing, whether it's connecting with friends, just kind of shifting your focus here. Some of you could even just be hanging out with your friends more for some sort of support at this time, especially if you're dealing with some sort of sorrow, or, like, again, if you're releasing something and you're upset about it, I kind of see it as shifting your focus or hanging out with those that love you, whether it's friends or family, for some sort of support here. Okay. You could even be going to someone else for advice. Could be picking up on your person's energy, but let's see here. Okay. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and we also have the Lovers. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Gemini. But what I see here, guys, it's very clear that, because it's interesting, the Three of Cups could be read as like a friend circle, or it could be some sort of a gathering, or, so, and you guys have the friends card as well. So I wonder if you're connecting with someone that maybe, whether it's you guys were just friends and you feel like the emotions were developing, or maybe it was friends with benefits, whatever it was, it seems like with the Lovers, a choice, there's some sort of choice to be made here. So this person could be thinking about you, but they may also feel like they're at a crossroads. For some of you, for example, if it's like someone who wants more with you, they could be afraid of ruining the friendship by wanting more. That's just a generic example, but there's this choice to make, because this is someone who feels very connected to you. They feel like they have such a great time with you, and it's interesting because it's the way that I'm receiving the download is it's almost like a very lighthearted energy, but the emotions are developing now. So the lighthearted energy is starting to fade, and now it's about like, what are we doing here, or is there more to be attained here? I think that's the question. So let's start off by seeing how this person's currently viewing you. Okay, the Tower. Yeah. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but they're viewing you as someone that, or even the situation as it was very unexpected. So whether it's, with the surrender card, you letting go or you releasing them from your energy was unexpected, or just falling for you or having emotions for you, as a whole, was something that was very unexpected for them. The way that they're viewing you is, I was not prepared for Leo. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So again, you're going to know your situation better than, I will, but it could be that, for example, maybe they always, or when they met you, you guys started off as friends and then they started developing emotions. They're like, wow, I did not expect this. Or it's someone who had emotions for you and they were okay with liking you, but when they started to explore the depths of their emotions, or when they started wanting more, there's something about them not feeling prepared for either a connection, or just not feeling prepared to, like, quite literally fall for you. Okay. They do feel like things happened very quickly between the both of you. So there could be a lot that they're realizing now, as opposed to realizing these things as they were occurring. Okay. So whether it's hints or signs or something that you told them while you guys were, conversing here, there's a lot that they're realizing now. kind of like the aftermath of it. So we have the Temperance here. For some of you, this could be a Sagittarius. And we also have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Okay. November or December could be significant for you guys, or maybe something occurred between the both of you when it comes to this connection. But what I see here, Leo, is because with the Devil and the Temperance coming out in the challenge position, first of all, the Temperance, there's not really a negative energy associated there. That more so speaks about someone feeling you bring them a lot of balance, they feel very happy with you. They actually feel like you guys would work very well together. But here's what I see. The Temperance also speaks about kind of looking at the negative aspects of a situation and seeing the positive side of it, or at least turning the bad into good, if that makes sense. But with the Devil card, it does speak about some sort of attachments. It could be a mindset. The Devil is pretty much something that is in the way or something that currently feels unhealthy. So this person wants to work something out with you, but they feel like something is ongoing in this connection that feels unhealthy. So whether, like I said, it's attachments or it's addictions, or it could just be someone who is really obsessing over working something out with you, but it's like feeling very restricted or feeling like they're stuck in their thoughts. So it's like, I want to work something out with Leo, or I want more with Leo, but something is making them feel stuck. And for many of you, it could be their mindset. Okay, but we're going to clarify the energy. You're viewing them in the Nine of Wands energy. You're viewing them as someone who is a bit standoffish at this time. Nine of Wands could also be someone who is guarded. This could let me know that, with the Surrender card as well as the Nine of Wands, you may have blocked this person. If it's not about, quite literally blocking their number or blocking them on social media, it seems like you're protecting your energy at this time because you feel like this person is not revealing much. You do feel like they want to fight for this connection, but there's an energy of you also viewing them as feeling very exhausted. So with the Devil and the Nine of Wands, you may know what this person is battling. You may know what they are currently going through, but you also feel like they're not really working towards a solution, or they're afraid to step out of their comfort zone here. Okay, but you are viewing them ultimately as someone who's very guarded, someone who is not really even if they're communicating with you, you feel like they're not really revealing what's going on here. And maybe even a tad bit of a defensive energy also. Okay. And you feel like this person has gone through a lot. You do view them as someone who is exhausted, but you're not really fond of the fact that they're not being as emotionally expressive as they could be, because there's this persistent download of you viewing them as very guarded, or not telling you exactly how they're feeling, or shying away from even having a much needed conversation. And maybe you feel like that's why it kind of left only, like it kind of only gave you the option of surrendering or releasing this person because you genuinely felt like you weren't receiving, whether it was communication, whether it was expression, whether it was the truth of the situation. So that could be the very reason why you have surrendered, or why you feel very powerless here. So we have the Three of Swords in your feelings. So you are feeling hurt by how things transpired between you and this individual. And we have the King of Pentacles. It's almost like you do feel hurt by the situation, but like I said, even with the Friends card, as we opened your read, now we have the King of Pentacles. You're shifting the focus to yourself. Here's what I think is bothering you with the Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You feel like what you were looking for was something more stable. What you were looking for was something that was going to be built on almost like a firm foundation here, but you feel like that's not what happened. You're hurt by the lack of stability, and you're feeling like you want to shift the focus to yourself, or shift the focus to your finances here. Okay, but you're also being very protective over your energy is what I'm getting. It's almost like, I don't know if I want to open up to this person. And as much as you're hurt, I don't think you want to tell this person that you're hurt. It's more so like taking all that energy and putting it into something else, right? So if you feel like you have been spending a lot of time thinking about this person, and you're kind of like, you know what, I'm so tired of thinking about this person. I just want to take all of that energy and put it into, my business, or put it into, my work life, or, there's like, it's almost like you want to take that negative energy and put it into something that is going to work for you, because you're getting very tired of feeling stuck in this thinking pattern. So we also have the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, and we also have the Queen of Wands, which is you observing or assessing the situation and looking at it almost like, is this, was this worth it? Seven of Pentacles could also be when you're looking at all the, like your investments pretty much. So in this case, your energy, your efforts, and thinking, was it really my desired outcome? And with the Queen of Wands, I do see that you are coming off very confident. You're coming off very bold, like you're handling business or you have your emotions intact. But I do see behind that it is affecting you, but you're also trying to be very practical about the situation. So I'm not saying it's easy for you to move on or it's easy for you to accept that there's something that's affecting this connection, but you also feel like you need to be logical or realistic about, what is happening here. Okay, now Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands could also be you kind of feeling like there was some sort of wasted time here or wasted effort, but you're trying not to be consumed by that thought. Because I see a very strong energy of you protecting your energy and being cautious of what you are paying attention to or what you are being consumed by. Or maybe that is just advice behind the cards there. Okay, guys? So the Temperance card is being clarified by the Queen of Swords. Okay. Devil is being Ten of Wands. Yeah. Something, started to feel very heavy or overwhelming about this bond here is what I see, Leo. Ten of Wands and the Devil could be when something is just ongoing or you feel like you've tried everything in the books to make something work and it's like, there's no way. I don't know what, there's nothing left to do. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I've tried everything. So there's a very overwhelming and an energy, almost like feeling emotionally overwhelmed is the best way for me to describe that energy. And with the Queen of Swords as well as the Temperance, guys, like there is an energy of this person, almost like trying to be positive or trying to see the optimistic side of this connection. But with the Queen of Swords, they may feel like things are very clear at this time. So you could be in a separation with this person. The Queen of Swords could speak about when there's a lack of communication or someone who has recently went through a breakup, but they are seeing things clearly. They do feel like there is a sense of frustration for things not working out between the both of you, but something feels very burdensome to them. Like Ten of Wands and the Devil could be, for example, if it's something that they need to close out or something they need to release, they feel like they're going to have such a hard time releasing it. The Devil is upright, which means what is affecting this connection is still ongoing. And with the Ten of Wands, it does speak about completion, but it's completion after feeling very exhausted. And there's something this person is battling that they're not willing to speak about. And I feel like on your end, maybe you're like, okay, well, if you're not going to speak about it, I'm not going to, beg you to speak about it. Because there's an energy of surrendering on your end. And more than surrendering, I think that the more you think about the situation and you feel some sort of sorrow or negativity, you try to focus more on something that is working out for you. Whether this is hanging out with your friends more, whether this is surrounding yourself around family, whether this is, putting all that energy into your career or some sort of project that you're working on. So what I see here is, yes, this is someone who feels a lot more clear-headed about this situation, but, and as much as they do feel very attached to you, with the Ten of Wands, I feel like there's an energy of, okay, there's so much to do in order for us to fix things, or so much has happened between Leo and I don't know where to start. So it could be someone who's like, I want to converse with Leo, or I want to find a solution, but they're having a hard time figuring out where to start here. We have the Strength card in their feelings, okay? And we also have the Five of Cups. This is disappointment. This is disappointment when it comes to possibly how they've treated you. The Strength card is their energy, but I more so get disappointment when it comes to being held back. Because the Strength card comes out when someone is very held back, or possibly even, especially with the Nine of Wands, you do view them as someone who's guarded or not all the way open with you. And with the Five of Cups, I do feel like there's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of should have, would have, could have energy. I also feel like this person is dwelling in the past, and there's something here, a very clear download, Leo, about this person wishing that they had opened up to you a lot more than they did. It's an energy of, if I were more open with my emotions, or if I were to express how I feel, a lot more often than I did, then where would things be right now? So like I said, definitely a should have, would have, could have energy. I think that they're not happy with how things happen between the both of you. And as much as there are 3 cups on the ground and the 5 of Cups, there are 2 cups that are still standing, which means and the Two of Cups in Tarot speaks about, someone feeling very connected to you. So I think that the reason why there's disappointment is their emotions have not changed. if anything, the main question that they have right now is kind of like, why was I not as open as I could have been? Or, for example, if they had emotions for you, maybe there's regret for not exploring where things could have actually gone between the both of you. Page of Swords, there's still definitely keeping an eye on you. Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Yeah. I think that there's a part of this person that really wants to make peace with you, but with the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, like Page of Pentacles and Six of Swords, for example, could be someone reaching out to you, and it could be an apology, or it could be someone who you haven't spoke to in a while, and it's more of like a message to, check the waters. It's not really a large offer, but it is someone reaching out to you after a period of learning, because the Page of Pentacles is like the student card in tarot. But then with the Page of Swords, it's like an energy of still keeping tabs on you, still keeping an eye on you. But I think that this is an individual where they did not make their emotions as clear as they could have. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that's what they're regretting right now. It's like, okay, well, I still feel the same for Leo, or why did I not act on an opportunity when I had the chance to? And I feel like with the Devil and the Temperance, what's affecting them on a mental level is possibly even overcomplicating something in their mind. The Devil and the Ten of Wands could be someone who felt very connected to you, but in their mind, maybe it was too good to be true, or in their mind, they were playing a scenario that wasn't really, the reality of the situation. Because Ten of Wands is a very burdensome energy, but with the Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Six of Swords, it's like, I want to make peace, or I at least want to reach out to Leo. And if they're speaking to you right now, I think that they're avoiding arguments, they're avoiding conflict. And with the Strength and the Five of Cups, I think also if you're connecting with this person right now, or at least even just conversing with them, they have a lot of, I wish I did this when I had the opportunity to, or I wish I said this. A lot of I wish, because there's a lot of disappointment when it comes to not being as emotionally expressive as they could have been, is how they feel. We have the Hermit here, so some of you could be dealing with the Virgo. And we also have the World's card in the potential outcome. So here's what I see, guys. Take the energies how they resonate, but the Hermit does speak about, gaining insight. It does speak about, gaining some sort of, like, something being illuminated to you, but it also speaks about being in a period of solitude. With the World card, I think that the more silence that there is, there's an energy here who is feeling drawn to close out the cycle. This may be your energy, Leo, where you feel like, well, if I'm not really seeing any action, or this person's not reaching out to me, I'm ready for things to come to an end here. Okay. And again, when the World card comes up, it could talk about an end of a cycle for a new beginning, or quite literally feeling like all you need to know, or everything you need to know at this or up until this point to close out a cycle and create some sort of closure for yourself here. The Hermit, yeah, being clarified by the Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, the World card. I think that there may be an opportunity for you to express how you feel. I think that there may be an opportunity for you guys to converse. Like, some of you could be conversing with this person as you're watching my read, but Ten of Swords, the World, and the Hermit is like someone feeling very disappointed when it comes to how things transpired between the both of you. But I also think that they're having a hard time telling you that, or the same reason that caused an ending between the both of you is something that they're still battling with. So for example, in their emotions, the main thing that I see, not to sound too repetitive, is them feeling like kind of like viewing you as a missed opportunity, or feeling like I didn't express how I feel when I had the chance to. So that could be something that is still ongoing, where they're feeling disappointed, but they're still not expressing that to you. I think that this person may have a little bit of a pessimistic mentality at this time, where they feel like they need to accept things for what they are. Maybe there's something that you communicated with the Queen of Swords that, where you made it very clear that things are over, and it's like they're trying their best to accept this ending, and they're learning, where they, or what role they played in this ending here. But I think that they're more focused on, or not focused on, but they're having a hard time opening up. I think the fact that they were having a hard time opening up in the past, that has not changed. I think that that is something that they are still battling with, as we speak here. So maybe that's why we have the World and the Hermit, and the Surrender card, an energy of, okay, well, I don't know what to do anymore. So that's how you could be feeling, Leo, where it's like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to surrender, and maybe you just made it very clear that you don't want to wait around, or you, cannot be in a relationship with someone that you have to play the guessing game with. But I definitely see that they're, missing you, and they're thinking about the past with you. But ultimately, I'm kind of getting it as, or receiving the download as someone who's viewing you as a missed opportunity, someone who's like, I really should have been more open, or I really could have had more, but look at where things are now, and I don't know how to fix things now. That's kind of what I'm getting here, okay? So my wonderful Leos, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today, and thank you so much for your time.